Hello, everyone. This is kind of a long article, so bear with me here. Voting by mail will become the norm. Kevin R. Kosar is Vice President of Research Partnerships at the R Street Institute. To date, 5 states, Georgia, Kentucky, Louisiana, Maryland, and Ohio, have postponed their presidential primaries. More states may well follow. But these elections cannot be put off indefinitely. Parties need to hold their conventions and select a presidential nominee before the autumn general election. The coronavirus might, according to some reports, continue to menace Americans through June or even the end of summer. Not in Florida. In most states, this means elections policies is inviting an electoral train wreck. The clock is ticking. We'll see what we can do to get over ourselves. Fortunately, there is a time-tested means for the country to escape the choice between protecting public health and allowing voters to exercise their right to vote. Voting by mail. Military members overseas have voted by mail for decades. Some states, such as Washington, Oregon, and Utah, already let everyone vote at home. It doesn't matter, just vote. They send every voter a ballot and then let them choose to cast it either via mail or at a polling place. This is so stupid. Unfortunately, most states have set toggles to voting in person and require individuals to request to vote by mail. That's called voter suppression, but whatever. Voters already receive registration cards and election guides by mail. Why not ballots? Given the risks that in-person voting poses, states now have urgent cause to move immediately to modernize their high-bound systems, and we should soon expect them to. The next person to speak inside of this is Dale Ho, is a director of the Voting Rights Project at the American Civil Liberties Union. The COVID-19 pandemic poses an unprecedented threat to the way that most people vote in person on Election Day. But there are several obvious steps we can take to ensure that no one has to choose between their health and their right to vote. Exactly. First, every eligible voter should be mailed a ballot and self-sealing return envelope with prepaid postage. Duh. All ballots postmarked by Election Day should be accepted and counted. Ballots cast by mail should not be discarded based on errors to technicalities without first notifying voters of any defects and giving them an opportunity to correct them. At the same time, states can preserve in-person voting opportunities for people who need them, such as voters with disabilities, with limited English proficiency, and with limited postal access, or who register after mail-in ballots have been sent out. Come on, just do it. Election administration should receive extra resources to recruit younger poll workers to ensure their and in-person voters' health and safety, and to expand capacities to quickly and accurately process what will likely be an unprecedented volume of mail-in voters. Set up the shop, folks. Make it accessible. Moreover, states should eliminate restriction prohibiting elections officials from processing mail-in ballots until Election Day. 15 states currently have such restrictions. And the media should help set public expectations that, in an environment with record levels of mail-in voting, tabulating results and forecasting winners may take longer than we have grown accustomed to. If a state can do all of the above, it should take us as many of these steps as possible. The current crisis makes these changes all the more necessary and all the more likely to happen. This could be also an opportunity for people to suppress the vote. So we got to speak up, folks. A lot of information. Do your job. Vote. Get it done.